My name's Noel Keogh, and my wife and I operate the family ranch here that my folks bought in 1947. And it's a cow-calf operation. We have a couple hundred animal units that we run. We try to graze pretty much year-round. Well, Mount Wood's over that direction, second highest peak in Montana. You're looking right up the Stillwater River Valley here. Our south boundary fence of the ranch here is 22 miles due north of the Yellowstone Park boundary. No fences in between, just the Absaroka-Beartooth Wilderness and the Stillwater River. This Stillwater Valley is notorious for high winds up to 130 miles an hour. So the wind blows the grass primarily bare. After the snowstorm, a wind will hit and actually sublimate the snow. It will take it from a solid to a vapor state without going through the liquid. It'll just auger it up in the air and it disappears. If you've saved good winter grass, you have the opportunity to graze a cow pretty much all year. The drawback is you really can't feed hay because not only does the wind sublimate the snow, it takes the hay and hangs it in the top of the cottonwood trees. When I was a kid, this was essentially a four-pasture ranch, and now I've got 3 different areas, grazing zones. Our spring country, which is just right here behind us, early spring, summer country up on top of Horseman Flat over here, and our winter country over on the West Fork. Now I've got 8 grazing pastures up on the flat. I've got 5 grazing pastures here, and we're on a deferred rotation grazing system that the NRCS helped us set up.
My name is Garrett Larson. I'm the District Resource Conservationist in Columbus for the NRCS. What a lot of people don't realize is that usually the best source of knowledge you've got is your local farmers and ranchers. If you want to know specific details about how plants react to some grazing, things like that, first-hand knowledge, they're the ones you need to go to.
So we've had to do some wildlife modifications on this system because one of the big problems we have up here is with the black bear getting in these tanks, and they like to play with these float valves.
A lot of the projects that we're helping with now are just taking an already fantastic situation and seeing if there's just a few little tweaks that we can make to help meet his goals better.
Whenever you get into more pastures, you have to have more water. You got to have water in every pasture. So we've got a system up on Horseman Flat that NRCS helped us with under an EQIP that's about 7.5 mile pipeline, 8 water tanks on it. It's been a real environmental plus for us having NRCS and their experience and their knowledge and their assistance helping us put programs together.
One thing that makes NRCS unique is that we are a non-regulatory agency. We are free technical service to farmers and ranchers, or even if you've got something as small as just a garden you're running.
We have the most high quality water coming off the face of the Beartooths here probably anywhere in the world, and we have the right to use that water as it comes through our property with water rights and everything that's established. But we have an obligation, I think, to make sure that that water leaves our place as good as it came to our place. And so I was involved with a pilot project, we called it corralling changing corrals, to get people to modify their corral, their livestock handling operations, and NRCS was a huge help in getting that going. Dad's philosophy was, you don't own this, you just rent it while you're here, and you know, you always try to leave things better than you found them.
Make sure you graze right. It's making sure you're taking just the right amount, leaving just the amount enough behind. Our farmers and ranchers, they're the ones that, they've got the best experience to do it. They know the animals and they've got the tools to make it happen.
I think we can take this native rangeland and turn it into the highest quality protein product to help feed our growing world. And to know that you're part of that system and get to eat off the top deck of it, that's my life.